Well, good morning. I'm Kristen Kurtis from the XPN Morning Show.
And I'm John Vettese from the XPN Local Show. And we are here to celebrate the XPN 24-hour Song Challenge. We just had our second Song Challenge. And we have a lot of videos that we've both gone through.
We do, yeah. This is an annual thing we're doing now. We started last summer. As you know, our winner was Khalil Amaru with the song June. Mm-hmm. And I think the prompt was summer last year.
The prompt was summer last year. And this year on May 31st, we announced the prompt Belong. At noon on May 31st, hundreds of songwriters from around Philadelphia started writing songs based around the theme Belong, and 24 hours later we got almost 300 submissions.
No, we have 300 submissions. Yes, there were like 600 some odd people who signed up.
600 registered.
And then yes. See, this is the vibe we're going to have today. We're going to have a lot of fun. Yes. At this point, we broke it down between the judges here internally. Each of us had like 45-ish to listen to,
something like that.
And then we kind of voted based on lyrics, composition, and melody, and on performance. Yeah. And we've narrowed it down to 12 semi-finalists.
12 semi-finalists. And we're going to watch those 12 now because the public voting is open now. We're going to tell you about that in just a little bit. But first, here is what the winners of the Song Challenge are going to get. They're going to get a $1,000 honorarium. They're going to get studio time at Milk Boy in Philadelphia. They're going to get a spot at the Exponential Music Festival and Philly Music Fest to perform their winning song. They're going to get a 1-year XPN, I need to peek at your notes for this, XPN program partner membership. And they're going to get a
$500 gift card to Russo Music.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's the prizes that the Song Challenge winner will get. Next week, we're going to unveil the 4 finalists, but today we got the 12 semi-finalists, and public voting is open, and that's part of a new part of the Song Challenge this year. You, the public, and the fans of all these musicians from Philadelphia can go to songchallenge.xpn.org and vote for your favorites through this Wednesday, June 18th at 11:59 p.m.
Yes, you can vote 1 vote per email per day. You'll find all those rule details at the website that John just mentioned. But 12 is a lot. We thought that you might want to watch them with us so we can check them all out together.
Yeah. Some of these, honestly, so when Kristen and I and the other judges did the voting on this, the way it happened is each of the initial judges went through about 45-ish of the videos, like you were saying, and voted on our batches, and then kind of passed them along to the next tier of judges. And so I voted on my 45. I didn't really watch any of the others that were outside of mine because I kind of wanted to keep, in my, like, these are the ones I'm voting on, and these are the ones I'm focusing on. And so a lot of these I'm seeing for the first time. So I'm really excited to see how they turned out.
Yeah, me too. Genuine reactions here. We're going to have fun. We're going to introduce each artist to you and then talk a little bit about each video before we move on to the next. So I guess we should get started.
Yeah, let's get going. This first one, okay. This is from Malvern, Pennsylvania. The singer-songwriter's name is Madeline Knight, and her song, based on the Belong prompt, is called Home for Home.
Home for home, trees betrayed, clear all but your father's name. Bounty hung, other size your price. Overlooked, underseen, second nature, pocket screens. Hold the phone, did you hear? We're counting down the years. When the forests fall, the shores sink, the rivers rise, for once think, if nothing stands through our wrongs. Tell me now, tell me now, tell me who belongs. Tell me now, tell me now, tell me who belongs. Fuel to fuel what I ask, fervent filter streets of ash. Yes, I do mean for you to choose. 'Cause above all it's a choice, so will the way part in the voice of reason, season slipping by. The question now is time. When the forests fall, the shores sink, the rivers rise, for once think, if nothing stands through our bones. Tell me now, tell me now, tell me who belongs. the truth if backs are turned, excuses on the very beautiful-ish that surrounds us. Don't be clueless when the forests fall, the shores sink, the rivers rise. For one thing, if nothing stands to our wrongs, tell me now, tell me now, tell me you belong. Tell me now, tell me now, tell me you belong. Tell me now, tell me now, tell me you belong. Tell me now, tell me now, tell me you belong.
That was Madeline Knight from Malvern, Pennsylvania, in her bay window, playing a song called
Home for Home.
Home for Home from the Song Challenge. Great, lovely acoustic performance, great vocals.
Yes, I could picture her opening for Big Thief or Phoebe
Yeah.
Bridgers, the whole Boy Genius crew. It sounded so amazing.
Yeah.
And John made a very funny quip while that song was playing about how it was like the one day in June that it wasn't raining that she recorded that.
Well, it was the weekend of Porch Fest and Roots Picnic, and the Song Challenge was the Saturday and Sunday, and you could tell from the sunny backdrop at her bay window and like the green trees and the light and everything. I was like, okay, this was clearly not recorded on the rainy day. So
Exactly.
way to go, Madeline.
Hoping that July 2nd is also a clear day for Madeline when she performs at Brickside Grill in
Ooh,
Exton.
nice.
Try to get some of that info where I could find it. So we're 1 down, 11 to go as we go through the semi-finalists
Yes.
for our 24-hour song challenge. Next up, I will admit, was someone who was in my batch of songs.
Nice.
And someone whose whole demeanor made me laugh, like just so endearing. His name is Jared Jones.
Jared Jones, and Jared is a 24-year-old musician from Philadelphia, and new to me. I'm really excited to see this. And Jared simply titled this song "Belong."
Hello, my name is Jared Jones, and this is my submission for WXPN's 24-hour song challenge. The song is called "Belong," and it's about finding community with other musicians and artists and creatives in a world that feels like it wants you to give up on your hopes and dreams and join the corporate machine. So here it is. Monday blues, got a tie wrapped around my neck like a noose, and who knows what I'm doing here. Tuesday's worse, trying to buy my way out of godless church. Maybe hell's a place most people love. So let's gather around the after and sing our favorite song, 'cause this is heaven where we all belong. Wednesday came and went with no real moments of time well spent. I'm on my knees praying for something more. Some might say that Thursday's the worst day. I think that they all kind of suck. Hoping for a bit of luck tonight. So let's gather around the altar, us and all our kin. Grab a seat, this service is about to begin. Always felt alone, never knew I had a home, till I heard my favorite songs. Hallelujah, hope they didn't fool you into thinking you were wrong.
He calls himself the international sad boy, based right here in Philadelphia. See, he's funny. Very endearing. I love him. That was Jared Jones with a song called Belong.
Nice. We are reviewing the dozen semi-finalists of the XPN 24-hour song challenge. I really like that one. I like the kind of taking you through the days of the week to get to the end of the week and where you feel like you like it kind of had like a Friday I'm Love kind of like lyrical progression.
Friday on my mind.
Yeah. and Jared has a beautiful guitar too. I was really I was like watching the guitar specifically. It looked great in that shot. But yeah, so we are reviewing the semi-finalists in the XPN 24-hour song challenge. Hi, I'm John Vettese. I'm here with Kristen Kurtis.
Hi.
And you can vote for your favorite among these. Songchallenge.xpn.org is the place to go to cast your vote. You have until Wednesday, the 18th, that's 2 days from now, at 11:59 p.m. is when the public voting closes. So head over there, vote for your favorites. Once we watch all 12, though, because we got some good ones.
We do. A lot of these names were brand new to me, and I was delighted to be introduced to so many incredible talents here in Philadelphia. But this next name I recognized.
Oh, yeah. Yanir Gaines was one of the finalists from last year. Last year, the theme was summer, and Yanir had a song called Grown Man Tears. It was very imaginative in terms of like production and genre melding, a little bit hip-hop, a little bit electronic. And this year, his song is called Color Grading, and let me see the note. Sorry. The song's called Color Grading that Yanir did this year. It's produced with Urban Closer, and Yanir, as he said in his statement submitting the song, he blends New York City hip-hop with jazz, pop, and rock. And his 12 release schedule throughout the current year features monthly drops. So every month he's putting out a new song highlighting resilience and social justice themes. And it's really great to have Yanir back in the song challenge again. And let's watch this next one. Yanir Gaines for the XPN 24-hour song challenge. This is called Color Grading.
Let's try. Tracy.
Travels in the distance. Will I ever figure it out? Will I ever receive the amount I was promised and not have to count it? Will I ever smile? I'm public. My canines, are sharp and structured. I don't feel the same as this one and that one. An elephant is strange to anyone who's not one.
That was Yanir Gaines on our XPN 24-hour song challenge watch party. Yanir was a finalist last year. He's a semi-finalist this year, and that song was called Color Grading. I love that it started off very like mellow and reflective, and then it kind of the beat kicked in, and it became like this bop, while also being like very much about finding your place and like recognizing the universality of belonging.
Yeah, it's a really tender song, and I appreciated that Yanir has the vocals in addition to the bars and the beats.
Yeah.
That Grateful hoodie was great, and shout out to you for putting the lyrics on your screen. Accessibility, what? Absolutely love that song. It was really awesome. So I guess we should move on. We're going through all 12 of our semi-finalists during this watch party today.
And real quick, shout out to the other judges. So there was the internal group of judges, which was myself, yourself, Kristen Kurtis.
I'm Kristen Kurtis, yes.
I'm John Vettese. Also, Mike Vasilikos, Bruce Warren,
Jim McGuinn,
and Raina Doris.
Yes. We were the in-house judges for the contest
and
this
we
year.
did the initial watch of the almost 300 submissions, and then we passed our picks on to our next group of judges, and that included celebrity judges Sadie Dupuis from the band Speedy Ortiz, Khalil Amaru, who was the winner of last year's XPN Song Challenge, and member judges Edward Canny and Mark Logson.
Yeah, thank you, both Edward and Mark, for volunteering your time, and Khalil and Sadie for being such a great perspective as someone who writes music yourselves. It really, we're community-supported radio, and we're really proving it with the way that we're doing this contest.
Yeah.
So I guess we should move on to number 4 out of the 12 today.
Okay. This one is Madhavi Devi, an artist from New Jersey. And let's see. When Madhavi submitted this song, this is what they had to say. I wrote this song at work today. They were working on a Saturday or a Sunday, who knows? Because it was, 24 hours, song.
It's probably Saturday.
Probably Saturday.
It looks like Madhavi got home pretty late. Like, some people had the full 24 hours, and other folks crammed it in with the time that they had available.
Right.
It seems like that's what happened with Madhavi here.
But she says, lyrics took me a while to find, but I knew the melody from the jump. I got home at 10:30, there we go, and immediately sat down with my guitar to figure out where it lived. Recorded the video. It took a couple times, and I'm now about to post and submit. The prompt being belong was uncomfortable at first. I didn't know how to say it without saying it. I looked at myself and what it meant for me to belong and how out of place I've been feeling since I moved. I thought about forcing myself to be something that fit in better, whatever that would mean, and then about what it felt like to acknowledge not knowing the answer. This was, in fact, a challenge, but it helped me process what's been going on in my head a little bit. Thank you, WXPN, for this opportunity.
Thank you for rising to the challenge, Madhavi. Let's take a listen to the beautiful song. This is Pocket.
Round hole, square peg, won't cut corners to become a vignette. Landscape, silhouette, I don't know where I belong yet. Old town, new age, growing up means growing pains. It's funny to me how the more things change, the more they stay the same. Find my pocket like on an old pair of jeans, stretched out just to fit me. And my car keys, wallet chain, everything in its right place. Your arms, my body, soft cover, hard copy, soul searching for a hobby. Doesn't matter if you want me, 'cause I'm on mine. It's my life, hanging up frames with my friends inside, going to bed alone sometimes, staying out late if I want a late night. Find my pocket like on an old pair of jeans, stretched out just to fit me. And my car keys and wallet chain, everything in its right place. Calling a spade a spade. I'll know we'll carve out a way. Clear cut, crystalline pain. It's whatever I say. just to fit me. And my car keys and wallet chain, everything in its right place.
That is Madhavi Devi with her submission for our 24-hour song challenge. We're going through our semi-finalists right now, just kind of hanging out, having a chill time together and listening to that one, which was called Pocket.
Nice. I loved hearing the lyric. I don't know if it was a Radiohead reference or not, but I loved hearing the lyric, everything in its right place, tying that into...
the exact same thought as you.
Yeah, tying that into the theme, Belong, which was the theme that all the songwriters participants got at noon on May 31st. And they all came up with these songs in 24 hours, which is really impressive.
I love the inspiration and the way people took the prompt. It's a single word prompt. Some people took it literally. Some people took it kind of in the opposite direction about feeling like they don't belong. But there's something about that visual of a pocket and things having a place where they belong in that pocket. And as someone who has a touch of the OCD and things belong in very specific places in my bags and pockets, I appreciate you, Madhavi. So thank you for that visual very much. Yeah,
and as a reminder, we're doing this watch party today because the public voting period for the song challenge is on now. You have until 11:59 p.m. on Wednesday, June 18th, so that's like 2 days from now, to cast your vote for your favorites in the semi-finalists of the Song Challenge. So let's continue watching all 12 together. What was that,
we
number
shall, 4? Yes, that was number 4. So you're going to songchallenge.xpn.org when you're done hanging out with us until we get through all of these. So this next one is, it's Zoe, not Zoe.
Yes.
Zoe Lemon. This is a song called You Make Me.
Take 7. Light-hearted, heavy-footed, stumbled around. I feel so different than how I felt now. I know you are, but what am I? A voice I
can't help but laugh when you hear Zoe's sweet little laugh at the end of that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was You Make Me.
You Make Me by Zoe Lemon. Really, I was really impressed by the amount of things that she had going on, both the sound loop and then the vocal texture that and then the violin when that comes in.
Yes. When the video first starts, you're like, oh, ukulele, that's nice. And then you're like, wait a minute, that's not a ukulele. Is that a fiddle? Oh my God, that is a violin.
Yeah. And
then she's got all these like sound effects that she put together, and then she actually pulls out the bow. I mean, so impressive. The multitasking, the songwriting. I can't say enough good things about Zoe Lemon's submission for our challenge this year. That was amazing.
So she had a good explainer. I'll read it.
That?
Yeah. Thank you, Kristen, for having the notes on hand. Okay, so Zoe submitted the song "You Make Me" and said, "Whew." Right in the nick of time, I submitted. I'm in the burbs with my family this weekend, so I had to use what was laying around. My mom's office and podcasting mic, GarageBand on multiple laptops, and duct tape and a lamp as my tripod. It had to be done. These lyrics are imaginative of the stereotypical, quote, lone wolf on a mountain howling at the moon. I wonder if every animal, even species that don't make tribes, seek belonging. Since I'm at home this weekend, I am freshly aware of how thankful I am to my parents for always encouraging and rooting for me. They make me feel like I belong the most.
Aw, thanks, Mom and Dad Lemon.
Great work, Zoe. And we got another video that we're going to watch. We're almost at the halfway point of the watch party for the Song Challenge. And a reminder, songchallenge.xpn.org is your place to go and vote for your favorites once you've watched all 12. And next week, we're going to be revealing the finalists heading up to the winner reveal at the end of the month. And I'll recap those prizes because I memorized them before. I'm very proud of my memorization
This
skills.
is why I have notes, because I did not memorize them.
So the winner of the 24-hour Song Challenge this year is going to get a $1,000 honorarium. They are going to get studio time at Milk Boy Philadelphia. They're going to get a spot at the Exponential Music Festival and the Philly Music Fest to perform their song. They're going to get an XPN program partner membership for 1 year, and they're going to get a $500 gift card for Russo Music.
Very good, John. I'm very impressed with you. I was checking the whole time. You were dead on.
One thing I had to do when I got to work today, memorize some stuff. But no, we got another submission.
We do.
I believe this one was one that was on Mike Vasilikos' list of the songs that he voted for.
This is a trio. They're called The Max. I guess we could talk a little bit more about it after we play the song.
Yeah.
This by The Max is The Boulder.
Hi, we're The Max, and this is The Boulder for WXPN Songwriting Challenge.
They say we should go with the wind, but I am a boulder, stuck in the mud and worn down with a chip on my shoulder. Anchoring my feet down to the place where my anxiety's been. I knew where I stood, I thought I knew everything, yeah. Now if the wind don't save me, the rain will just wash me away. To somewhere else I belong. When the pressure builds, the boulder's gonna break from the weight into something I was all along. Yeah, all along. If worrying about all the roots, then I am a tree. Deep in the same patch of ground, unable to move me. But I follow the leaves, reach once they've all blown away from the branches. They'll find a new home wherever they've landed. And if the wind don't save me, the rain will just wash me away. To somewhere else I belong. When the seasons sway me, the colors and shapes start to change into something I was all along. Ooh, I'm gonna break into something I was all along. Ooh, wash me away, yeah, to somewhere else I belong. I belong. The wind don't save me, the rain will just wash me away. To somewhere else I belong.
24-hour song challenge watch party here. I'm John Vettese here with Kristen Kurtis.
Hi.
And that was the Max. That song was called simply The Boulder. And the Max is a trio based in Philadelphia. Very Highwomen kind of vibes. I loved the harmonies. I loved the way the song built. And one of the Max, the M in the Max, yes. Melissa Monego, formerly of the Philadelphia modern rock band June Divided, and has been releasing music as a solo artist. And now as part of this trio, Kristen did some research to find out who the other folks are.
I did. Would love to know more about you as well. Angelique Zuppo is the A, and the K is Karina Petrocelli, trio from the Philadelphia area, specifically in Delco. Yeah, way to go with your voices blend so beautifully together. As a former choir kid, I know that's not always the case. You can't just stick like a few random vocalists together and pray that it works. I mean, you've got some real synergy, and I thought that song was really beautifully crafted.
Yeah, and shout out to our production assistant Paige Walter for reminding us that that band, the Max, opened for John Fay at Ardmore Music Hall not long ago.
Excellent.
So it is the 24-hour song challenge watch party. I'm John Vettese with Kristen Kurtis. We are at the halfway point, right? We have watched 6 now.
We are at the halfway point, and I just want to shout out the duo that is on your shirt, Laszlo and Nadia, from What We Do in the Shadows, as we go into another duo here. This is Strays and Misfits, and they are from West Grove, Pennsylvania, and this song is called Belong.
Who am I? I don't know. The more I live, the less I'm sure. I don't feel like I belong. I'm too soft for this mean old word. But you is where I belong. You is where I feel at home. You is where I belong. With you is where I feel at home. Some people search for a lifetime to find where they belong. They search all their lives to find familiar homes. I thank my lucky stars that in this galaxy of souls I found you is where I belong. Oh, I found you is where I belong. I don't know who I am. I've tried so hard to fit in. But if I knew back then what I know now, I'd tell myself, don't waste your time. 'Cause you is where I belong. You is where I feel at home. You is where I belong. With you is where I feel at home. Some people search for a lifetime to find where they belong. They search all their lives to find familiar homes. I thank my lucky stars that in this galaxy of souls I found you is where I belong. Oh, I found you is where I belong. Oh, I found you is where I belong.
Woo!
That That band was called Strays and Misfits, made up of Magda and Lou.
Yes.
That song was called Belong. There we go.
Which was the prompt.
Yes.
So way to go, guys. Nailing that right off the bat there.
And they're from West Grove, Pennsylvania. I love a harmonium. I love any use of harmonium.
John was just telling me that's a very hard instrument to play. I don't think I've ever touched one.
I mean, at least when I attempted to play one, it was not easy. But it sounds great, really great textures, and also like vocally, they kind of reminded me of Jade Castrinos from Edward Sharpe of the Magnetic Zeros. And there was maybe a little bit of Shovels and Rope in there too. Mm-hmm. So really good energy, and I love how that song built.
I like the like folk pop bite that we had in that. There was like the perfect amount of snarl in Magda's voice. So I love that so much. And if you enjoyed that, they'll be hosting an open mic at Kennet Flash on July 13th, which kind of goes hand in hand with what we're doing here as we make our way through our semi-finalists for our 24-hour song challenge. It's an annual thing now, second time we're doing it. Yeah. Voting is open now, which is why we're doing this, because you might be overwhelmed watching all 12 of these. So we're kind of trying to guide you through, and you can send an email with one vote per email per day. Yeah,
at songchallenge.xpn.org. One vote per email per day through Wednesday, the 18th of June, 11:59 p.m. is when voting closes.
All right. It looks like we are now on to number 8, John. This is a song called I Will Be Your Sunlight, and it is by a 24-year-old named Ava Left.
Dead end of dead roads, there is no way out. I've tried all there is to try. It seems an era for somebody else. A face I could make up, not the face that I hide. You've been abandoned more than you'll recall. You kill what you came from just to breathe. Compounded centuries, you feel it all. Your rest and your angle ain't a time you release. Cause when you step in the room and the world doesn't seem to notice, well, you know you're safe in the death of what makes you alive. And when you live in the cracks, cover up what you have in darkness. Whoa, just the fog and the clouds and the new moon as your guide. Oh, I will be your sunlight. Whoa, I will be your sunlight. I feel you out there across the sea alone, adrift on the outskirts of a dream. That blood inside you, would you call your own? You need your reflection to a mirror and me. Cause when you step in the room and the world doesn't seem to notice, whoa, you know you're safe in the death of what makes you alive. And when you live in the cracks, cover up what you have in darkness. Whoa, just the fog and the clouds and the new moon as your guide. Oh, I will be your sunlight. Whoa, I will be your sunlight. Listen, baby, I will be your sunlight, sunlight. Oh, baby, I will be sunlight, sunlight. Oh, baby, I will be, said I will be your sunlight, sunlight. Baby, I will be your sunlight. 'Cause when you step in the room, I will notice. All you know is what makes us alive. And when you live in the cracks, cover up what you have in darkness. Whoa, just the fog and the clouds and the new moon as you guide. Ooh, I will be your sunlight. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I will be your sunlight. Ooh.
Oh man, just the fact that people can come up with songs that we've been watching in the span of 24 hours, like
and all the different layers to that song too.
Yeah, songwriters, musicians, y'all walk another plane of existence. That's wild. Ava Left was the name of that artist. I Will Be Your Sunlight. It's a song that sort of, in a way, whether intentionally or not, incorporates the theme from last year's 24-hour song challenge, which was summer, as well as this year's 24-hour song challenge. The theme was belong. And Ava Left has some submission notes that she sent when she submitted the song. The prompt was belong, says Ava. So I wrote about people who feel like they don't belong in the world, finding belonging amongst themselves. Hope you enjoy. It was so much fun to make. All instruments, onion flakes played by me. Lead vocals are live. Great. Ava Left.
Absolutely amazing.
24-year-old artist, 24-hour song challenge entrant. And we're doing our watch party of the 12 semi-finalists for the XPN 24-hour song challenge. You can vote on your favorites. Songchallenge.xpn.org. And Kristen Kurtis.
John Vettese.
Who do we got next?
We have 5 left.
Okay.
All right. So we are moving on from Ava Left to Jackson Pines.
Okay.
Who has a show coming up at Monmouth County Fair, July 27th. Keep that in mind if you dig this next song. This is called Fever Song.
You were a late night flyer crying in the night, looking for the light, reaching for the dawn. Something caught your eye, something wasn't right, clinging to hold a heartbeat, holding on. Just like the fever breaking soon, this will be gone. You don't have to hide it, honey, act like you belong, and everything feels wrong. Rejecting things you used to love, change comes and comes like it always does. Flowers in a frame, somebody restore water, food, and clothes. Wipe the running nose, give them a loved one's name. Just like a fever breaking soon, this will be gone. You don't have to hide it, honey, act like you belong, and everything feels wrong. Just like a fever breaking soon, this will be gone. You don't have to hide it, honey, act like you belong, and everything feels wrong.
That is Fever Song from Jackson Pines, which is actually a 5-piece band, so represented there by their lead singer, Joe, with a name which is a reference to where in New Jersey they are from, Jackson.
Yeah.
Which is great. What'd you dig about that, John?
It's a lovely song. Jackson Pines, a folk artist who's been around. Folk, if you hear them as a full band, kind of crossing over into the rock territory. But Joe is a really thoughtful songwriter and has been around the periphery of the XPN verse for a minute. Years ago, Helen Light had them on the stage, the Helen Light stage at the Philly Folk Festival. It was her showcase that she would have every year on Saturdays. So they were featured there. Ian's had them on the folk show. I played them on the local show. So I'm really happy to see that Jackson Pines submitted for the 24-hour song challenge this year. They're one of our 12 semi-finalists that Kristen Kurtis and myself are watching with you today. And remember, public voting is open now. So you can go. Once we watched all 12, we got 3 left, I think. 3, 4?
Maybe my math was bad. We have 3 left.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we got a few left. when we're done watching all 12, you should go to songchallenge.xpn.org to vote for your favorites. 1 vote per email per day between now and June 28th, which is Wednesday, 11:59 p.m. on June 28th is when votes close. So you, the public, the fans, the music community can participate in the process along with our in-house team, which was myself, Kristen Kurtis, Mike Vasilikos, Bruce Warren, Jim McGuinn, and Raina Duras all did some initial voting, as well as our next layer of judges, which is the celebrity judges, Sadie Dupuy of Speedy Ortiz, Khalil Amaru, who was last year's Song Challenge winner, and our member judges, Edward Canny and Mark Logson. So thank you all the judges for participating, and this is a really fun event. I'm really enjoying seeing all the
Yeah, this is awesome. I'm having a great time just hanging out with you, John, listening to music, which is some of our favorite things to do.
Yeah.
And a big thanks to our members, not only for the 2 that are helping us judge, but also for supporting this public radio station.
The member community.
Yeah, exactly, which makes it possible for us to do fun things like this 24-hour song challenge, Also makes it possible for us to expand our signal. And the reason I bring that up is because our next artist, I believe, is probably in the WKHS listening area. Okay. That was one of the rules. You got to be somewhere the FM signal touches.
Yeah.
And this person, Laura Brino, is from Annapolis. Okay. So, yeah, should we take a listen?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we're on song number 10 out of 12 for our songwriting challenge contest as we go through our 12 semi-finalists. This song is called Childhood Home.
Hi, I'm Laura Brino. This is my entry for the WXPN 24-Hour Song Challenge. 2025's prompt was Belong. The song's called Childhood Home. He's coming from the heavy rain, out of bands from a hurricane. We are in the eye of the storm from Florida, and his eyes are telling stories that I know. Just a few words on the front stairs, like a stranded cup sitting there, and it all pours out after years long drought. At the front door of my childhood home, you found where you belong. We're standing at the front door, recognition in the folklore. We are at the starting line of a lifetime. He and I already wrote just a few words on the front stairs, like a stranded cup standing there, and it all pours out after years long drought. At the front door of my childhood home, you found where you belong. Give it up before I give it up, 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 give it up. Just a few words on the front stairs, like a stranded cup standing there, and it all pours out after years long drought. At the front door of my childhood home, You found where you belong. You found where you belong.
That is Laura Brino from Annapolis, Maryland, with a song called Childhood Home. Very reminiscent of like the 90s singer-songwriter era. The music that we like really came up with and love here on XPN, and it's great to see an entry that sounds like that. Laura from Annapolis playing had some stuff to say about the song, right, Kristen?
She did, yes. She said, here's my go with the 24-hour song challenge. The prompt was belong. I immediately thought of the moment I met my husband, and he described the meeting as finding his home after being lost for so long. I wrote the majority of the song in the afternoon after the noon release of the prompt. After that, I spent the evening recording parts on my phone from my bed as I put the kids to sleep. Where we landed is here, recording a video on the morning the song was due and uploading with an hour left before the deadline. I'm very impressed. You juggled a lot there, Laura, and I think it turned out really beautifully.
And the backing vocals and the stuff that you recorded leading up to the performance that you play, it's very layered, but like in a nuanced and like kind of like subtle textures way. Like it's there, but it doesn't overpower it, which I think is really beautiful. Yeah. Really nice song.
I was getting some nice Lori McKenna vibes. I mean, yeah, we're talking about singer-songwriter, guitar-based singer-songwriters, and I just got that warm, fuzzy feeling in my heart while listening to that one. So,
Totally.
it's just beautiful. All right, we've got two left.
Two left.
This next one is an incredibly powerful vocal performance.
Yeah.
It was on your list, wasn't it?
This is on my list. This is an artist who has been playing around the Philly scene for a couple years now. Did a key studio session, I think, about a year and a half ago. Really phenomenal vocalist, Sadie Lee. Sadie entered. The song is called Split.
I thought I saw the sun reflected in your eyes, but it was just a fire burning. I thought we'd get to ride the Ferris wheel forever, but it never started turning. I thought I heard your voice calling out my name, but it was just the tires spinning. The game we always play is coming to an end, and nobody is winning. You belong to me, though a river runs, you cannot outrun the sea. Though you may see no sign, though you may feel no trace, my chisel and my brush carved every line into your face. You'll always be mine, though I cut you away. I'm hanging on by threads I climb. I know you didn't quit. It was I who quit on you, and you became the sword I used to split the world into. There is no such thing as strength without control, or rule without condition. And there is no such thing as parts without a whole, or guilt without admission. I thought I felt your heart when you took it into your hand, but it was just your silent rage. I'll never understand why you couldn't be
That was the powerhouse vocalist Sadie Lee with a song called Split that was written and recorded in about 5 hours, Sadie says, for the XPN 24-hour song challenge. Sadie describes that as the love child of Silver Springs and King Arthur. I'm not really sure what she means by that, but cool. That's a great description. Such a stunning vocalist.
Unreal. And there's, in addition to the incredible vocal performance, there was something so cinematic about this song. Like, I was just picturing somebody with a coat like pulled tight around them and the wind blowing and there's little tears rolling down their face because some heartbreak just happened, and I just wanted a montage, or it just like, and what a powerful chorus too. Like, it made me want to start singing, you know, like I wanted to be like in my car, windows down, just belting my heartbreak. That's a cathartic listen. That was really great, Sadie.
It's got like a bit of Adele, but also a bit of like OK Computer Radiohead, the way the chorus kind of like the melody ebbs and flows. So really, really, really awesome song. If you liked that song or any of the 11 songs we've listened to so far.
Yeah, we have one left.
Songchallenge.xpn.org is the spot to go to cast your vote between now and Wednesday, June 18th. 1 vote per email per day, and public voting closes on 11:59 p.m. on Wednesday. Shout out also to our judges who are also going to help us determine the 4 finalists of these 12 semi-finalists. Edward Canny, Mark Lodson, member judges, and celeb judges Sadie Dupuis of Speedy Ortiz and Khalil Amaru, last year's 24-hour song challenge winner, is also a judge this year. I'm John Vettese. I'm here with Kristen Kurtis.
Hey.
We got one song left.
We do, yeah. Thank you so much for hanging out with us while we went down these 12.
Yeah.
Should I talk about the last person on the list here?
Yeah, let's talk about it. Do you want to? Should we read the note, or should we save the note for after we listen to the song?
I think we've been reading them. Oh, you know what? Since you brought it up, let's go ahead and read the note, okay?
Cool.
So this is Gabe Parsons, said, I was at my day job at the library and remembered that there was a piano in the conference room. Where do you work? So I jumped in and started writing the song Daybreak, about the sense of belonging one feels when they are alone with their partner, whether it be someone you just met or have been with for a long time. I wanted to explore belong as a sense of safety and care in this setting, and this is what came out. I hope you enjoy.
So blind, yeah. She said you got an innocent face. It's been scarred since his preteen state. But in this light, I'm glad you see what it was meant to be. Well, it ain't tomorrow if you don't sleep till dawn, babe. I can't ride of the heat wave. We can rest if you want, don't matter to me anyway. I just hope I see you again on another daybreak. I just hope I see you again. Yeah. I know the night is growing, and all the drunks below have gone home. And it's just you and me talking aimlessly. The time is ours and ours to keep. And it ain't tomorrow if you don't sleep till dawn, babe. You can't ride on the vibes in the eyes of the heat wave. We can rest if you want, don't matter to me either way. I just hope I see you again on another daybreak. I just hope I see you again on another daybreak. Ooh.
from Hopewell Valley, New Jersey. That is Gabe Parsons with the song called Daybreak, a song Gabe wrote in 24 hours for the XPN 24-hour Song Challenge Year 2. The theme was Belong, and we have now watched all 12 semi-finalists for this year's Song Challenge. Myself and Kristen Kurtis. It's been a ride.
Yes, it has, John Vettese.
This is going to be hard to get to the next tier because, well, thank you again to the judges that are helping us: Sadie Dupuy, Khalil Amaru, Edward Canny, Mark Lautzen,
and to you. That's why we're doing this whole thing right now.
Right.
We wanted to spend some time with you going through the 12 semi-finalists, and now you have a voice in this whole thing. Voting is open now through Wednesday. Today's June 16th. Your voting can happen through June 18th, so Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. You want to go to songchallenge.xpn.org. It's one vote per email per day, and we're definitely going to need your help because you could see how challenging this challenge has been for us to narrow down these songs. And there were so many more really wonderful entries that didn't make the top 12, but were still incredible. So just round of applause to everyone who, snaps. Can I do that while I'm holding a microphone?
I think you can.
Yeah, great. To everyone who put in the time and the energy, and to our entire community, and to everyone who helped with this live stream today.
Yeah. Shout out to the production crew: Paige Walter, Zach Malpin, George Murphy, and we got Alex Kime and Bruce Warren helping out as well. I'm John Vettese.
I'm Kristen Kurtis. And we hope that you will join us not only for the voting part, but we're going to be doing the 4 finalists being announced starting June 23rd, with the grand prize winner being announced on June 30th. Should we one more time say what folks are going to win if they win the grand prize?
So
you got that all memorized.
The grand prize winner is going to win a $1,000 honorarium. They're going to win studio time at Milk Boy. They are going to have a slot at the Exponential Music Festival and Philly Music Fest to play their song. They're going to get a 1-year XPN program partner membership, and they're going to get $500 gift card at Russo Music. So thanks to all our partners there for helping those prizes come together. Thank you for voting. Go vote.
Thanks for watching. Thanks to our members. And if you enjoyed this live stream and challenges like this and all the programming we have on XPN, please remember we are a public, nonprofit, non-commercial, member-supported radio station, and you can make donations anytime at xpn.org. And that's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
All right.
Songchallenge.xpn.org. Cast your votes now, and we'll reveal the winners in the coming weeks.
Thanks.
Like being on, way.